In this video I'm going to show you guys how to make a small 45-degree angled house in Minecraft. If you're new to the channel at all, we do a lot of time lapses and tutorials just like this one, so make sure to hit the subscribe button. Also, if you want to see the episode where I build this house, I'll link it in the card above and also in the description. Anyway, let's get to the tutorial. Okay, so here we are on my flat world. So the actual shape of it is very simple. What we've got is with the purple bits, or the magenta bits, these are the pillars. We've then got 2 block gap, and then we've got another pillar. So it's really small. As you can see, what we're actually going to be doing is using cobblestone around the sides of a lot of these, except for the entrance, which is here, to extend that to make it a little bit bigger on the inside. So using the same style that I've been doing with the rest of my medieval ones, or tutorials lately. So what materials are you actually going to need? I actually mix this up. Instead of using the stripped spruce wood, I actually use the stripped dark oak wood, just to make it a tiny bit different. The colour's really similar, it's just that little bit different. Also use spruce planks, spruce door, cobblestone slab, stair, and also a full block of cobblestone. You're also going to need stone bricks, stone brick stairs, stone bricks, and also a polished andesite slabs. So you're going to need 2 of those. So what we'll do first is just on any of these corners, we're going to go up with 3 blocks, 1, 2, and 3. Going to have a 2 block gap. Then we're going to have 3 blocks again, 1, 2, and 3. 2 block gap, then 3 blocks going up like that. So we've got these on the diagonal, like that. So this why this one's a little bit different, and I kind of like it. I like doing diagonal stuff. It's just different. So another 2 blocks on kind of like side this time, going backwards. We're then going to have another 3 blocks, and again another 3 blocks. And another 3 blocks, like that. Super simple, right? So what we'll do now is, if we build the entrance, this is where it always gets a bit dodgy with 45-degree angle houses. We're going to just go up with 3 blocks of your spruce planks up here, and then over the top we're just going to have 1 there. For the doors, it kind of gets a bit complicated or a bit messy. Whenever you do doors on an angle, there's different ways you can do it. You can either, if you want to have it closed, you're going to have something like a door, 2 doors, or you can have them always, facing outwards or anything like that if you wanted to. So you actually have them like there. You can also do the whole, just have it like that and pretend that it's actually open and that it does close all the way across. So there's different kind of schools, I guess, of how you can do it. But yeah, totally up to you. And that's the only bit really where we actually have wood. It's as simple as that. I mean, you can put wood in other places, but that'll do it for now. So we're going to go with this. Door is open kind of technique, or we can even put it in the middle here and put it in the middle. There we go, like that. There we go. So now it's open. So maybe it's open on this side, and you get the idea. If we go to the kind of like corner which is furthest away from the door, so from this side, we're not going to do it on this side. Going to go all the way over to here. We're actually going to put in on the side a stone brick stair here, then upside down this way. Same on the other side, stair there, and then upside down there. And then behind this, we're going to have 2 blocks of stone bricks and 2 blocks of stone bricks. Just build this up and build it up 1 more as well. This is where our fireplace is, and it's a lot easier to do it this way than it is any of the other ways. We're then also going to have a polished andesite slab just coming forwards off of these 2, just like that. For me, what I ended up doing, of course, is putting in a nice fireplace, so using the campfires. So I would have sorted the ground out, made it look better. I had 3 blocks there, and I also had cauldron as well, because that just fits in perfectly in the middle there. And yeah, I kind of like it. I actually think it looks pretty good for this kind of like build, so it doesn't look too bad at all. So what we'll do now, I've obviously cleared my materials down for whatever reason. If you've done the same, go and just grab some more again. So we're just going to get the cobblestone for now. So stairs and slabs and things. And then we're going to build up. So similar to the other style that I've been doing, we're actually going to be building up around it. So here we have 1 block past that line. So we're not directly going diagonal, we're actually going to 1 forwards. And with this bit in particular, I actually put in an oak fence with oak trapdoors. Put this in here and actually put these on the side here to make a little window. So using the actual oak, because or using the fence in fact, to kind of make it look quite old school, a bit roughed up, I guess. So you can do that. You can put in a stair like here as well. And yeah, we can do like a stair there. We can put a block on top, perhaps. Maybe even just lump this around. Especially on this piece here, we can do quite a lot with this bit to make it look a little bit more solid and everything. maybe we have something like that, so it's all looks quite good. Let's go for a... Oh no, I don't want to do that. Let's put a stair there, perhaps. Yeah, something like that will do. And if we wanted to, we can even build that out, but I don't think we need to do that. So on this side, we do the same thing. So not diagonal. We're going to go one more. And we just extend this around. And we can do the same here, where we have similar kind of things. You can put in a window if you wanted to. Totally up to you. I might put in a stair there. I'm going to put in a stair going this way this time. And stair down there. Just for this bit, again, move this around. And all across this back piece, we're just going out with this one block. It's a lot more difficult, or I find it a lot more difficult to do it at the angle. I just think it just... I don't know, you have to think about it a lot more. So that's kind of where we get to. Use these pillars as well, don't worry about showing them. So you can then have that built up there. We might have this one here. And I don't want to do a stair, I'm going to go with a block for that piece and just have this, maybe have this piece there. A stair there. A slab, maybe. Can't decide what's going on with that bit, so I'm just going to go with that, perhaps. And do all this around here. There we go, put that in there. Right, that'll do for now. Okay. What we'll do now is, I think probably it's going to be easier for us to do the roof and then sort this out, rather than do that as we're going, I think. I'm not totally sure. But we could... Yeah, we'll do the roof first. It's going to be a lot easier. So what we need for the roof is birch planks. We're going to need birch slab and also oak slab. You can, of course, as I do say in these, also grab oak planks as well. You can put hay bales on top. I just really don't like it. I'm not keen on it at all. So that's why I don't do it. So there we go. Have that there. What we'll do now is we're going to have our oak slabs going across here. I'm actually going to end up hitting some of these. So what we want to do with these is our stairs. I'm just going to put the stairs in here like that. Alright, so for the roof, what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple little bits of changes on this inside piece. So for example, if we've got these ones here, we're actually going to knock this back and just put in some stairs. Don't worry about the one on top of this one, we might actually put the stair in there. We're going to have oak slabs going across the side here. This one, if it goes onto this one, it'll go up again. So similar to what we did before, really. Well, exactly the same as what we did before. We just go out to the sides of each of these like that. So yeah, if you do have one of those raised up, which is absolutely fine, you can then have that go there. You might actually end up changing the shape a little bit of what you're going for. Yeah, let's go with that there. So something like that will do. What we'll do as well is, let's do that on the other side. So we might have a couple of these that get knocked out. I might actually keep that one. So I'll have those two up and I'll have that one down. And this one I'm going to go down and up then down. Yeah, let's do it up then down. On the inside, just have our stairs in here like this and just cover it up. Might be, yeah, there we go, that works perfectly somehow. Who knows? So then just put the one on the end, and the one on the end there. And now we're going to have our slabs going up. So the way it will just be working is, or should be, just basically stepping up with slabs. So you end up with something like this, where you have, if we get the slabs back onto this bit here, so on top of there. So you end up with slab, slab, and then at the diagonal, you end up with another slab, like that. And what that'll mean is when we get to the middle piece, which we'll do with this, this will be up in the middle, just off that normal angle there. It will instead be on this one here. That happens. So yeah, that's the kind of way that diagonal kind of how or roofs usually work best, is with slabs. For some reason it just looks a lot better if you do it that way. So going on the outside of this, what we're going to do is we're going to put a stair in here, and then on this side we'll put a stair in there, so it's facing that one's facing outwards. There we go, facing outwards. Yep. I'll get there in a minute. And then we'll have here, we'll have a slab, and then we'll have a slab on top of that. So then we've actually got that going that way. You can do it that way. And for the life of me, I actually think that looks better, maybe. Not totally sure. It's really difficult with 45-degree angles. Normal angled houses are a lot easier, I find, anyway. So we're going to have that. We're just going to go and build this up a little bit. So what we're going to do for this bit here is we can actually build into here. We can put a block in there. So just to explain what I'm doing here, block on these ones. Then bring a block in here, like that. And I think we'll probably do with a block there as well. Okay, that gives us a nice little chimney, and we've only got one block then showing, which is the back one. We'll use that as our base. So just building up now, so with slabs. I'll figure out that bit in a second. Just going to have our slabs going across here. Like this. There we go, like that. And the reason being that these ones should really be oak going this way, so this should probably be facing inwards with oak. But we could use that to actually build upwards with the chimney, so it's kind of whatever fits or whatever looks right. So there we go, let's have a look at this. That looks... should that be up? I can't remember. I don't know, we'll have a look. So if we go on to the next bit. There's a slabs going across here. Yeah, that one should be there instead. So that one should be built up. But we can change it as well if we need to. There we go, so that goes to there. Now you can see here we can then build these up. Just one more block, and then just in the middle we're going to use oak. Well, this makes it difficult, but we can just put in an oak block for these ones. It doesn't really matter on the inside, and it might be that then with this one, just go straight for an oak block up there, and either knock this in. What should we put in here? We can either do cobblestone stairs going on these bits here to block that piece up, if we want that block. Or we could do something like using a barrel or something like that that'll add a bit more interest into it. So I'm thinking on the insides of those, whoops, not like that, but it's going to get in there though. Something like that you could do, which doesn't look too bad. I think that looks okay, cool. And then you get this kind of like very simple little roof going on the inside. And of course you can put more windows in if you'd like as well. So let's get on to finishing up this chimney piece and things like that. So I'm just going to grab stone brick stairs. I know it's a weird way of going through the chimney to get them, but it'll do. And also your stone brick slab as well. And we're just going to put in like little bits like this where we build it up a bit. So we might have like that going there, and like down here perhaps. Starts the slab there, stair there, you know, things like this. Just add in like a little bit where it looks like it's supported and it's all working upwards. We can also use, I've been really liking this lately, it's just polished andesite, so you've got the stairs and you've got slabs and things like that. You can, for example, have a stair here, and put a slab on the top of those two like that, so it ends up having this slant to it. I've been really liking that style lately. But that's it. It's nice and easy. It's a really, really simple little house at a 45-degree angle. So yeah, the other things that you can of course do is vary your cobblestone. You've got your normal stone, you've got your andesite, and you've got your mossy cobblestone as well. So you can mix those in. I'll show you guys at the end with that. With the stone brick side of it, you've got, yeah, again, stone, andesite, cracked stone bricks, and also mossy stone bricks. But don't go crazy with it. Just put in a little bit. And a little bit will go quite far, so you can end up, you know, having like a little bit like there, and maybe with the. I do quite like the mossy one though. I can't even see any blocks anymore. Oh yeah, there's mossy, there's cracked, and we could also get. What else are we looking for? Normal stone as well. Yeah, normal stone. I quite like mixing this in, like especially when you get polished andesite, so somewhere like that. I think it looks really good. We can have like that in the back. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but you know, whatever. And have just like little bits of detail going on like that. But if that's it from you guys, and you're done with the tutorial, you're not interested in the interior, then thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. If you are interested, let's jump over to my world. So here we are. So the variation that I've got on it, obviously as I was saying with the different types of materials, just mix those in, replace the slabs, replace some stairs, things like that. Just kind of like, you know, do quite a bit of variation. At the back of mine's really kind of like well, it's like got this tiny little area. I've really shoved these houses in, so they are pretty much stuck, and the chimney has got just a bit of variation, maybe too much, I'm not really too sure. For the interior, it's really simple. It really is simple, like these angled ones. Like I said, I had the closed door on mine. For this piece, what I've actually got is just a small place to sit down, so I've actually used the angled kind of shape of it. Tried to put in some stairs like these little shelves, and had the angled stairs there. In the little corner bit here, there's a little cubby hole. We've got a little bed, so somebody's obviously sleeping in here. They've got their tiniest bedroom ever, and just using the trapdoors to actually make that work. In here we've got another bed. We've got a nice fireplace. I do like this fireplace. I think it works quite nicely on an angle. Got some campfires that have been lit out, so they've got some firewood there. And yeah, they would be nice and toasty in here. And they've also got the mead or the ale or something in here, this piece, so that's quite nice. So yeah, and only one little window, so we've got exactly the same little window there, and that's it. I think what I did on the inside is I did put in some slabs. It made the roof come down quite a bit, so be aware of that if you're going to do that. And you can also put in, like similar to this, where I've put in these beams going across. I think I just filled it in some of the blocks from that bit. You can variate the roof, it's totally up to you. There's not lots you can do with the 45-degree angled roofs, that's why I haven't shown it. So one of the things that does work is these blocks coming out will then push that roof up, so you can then use like stairs in there. Otherwise you are just pretty much replacing slabs for stairs, and that's it. There's not really a lot you can do. I mean, the only interesting bit here is that we've got the stair going this way, and I've used the stair going this way to only make it look almost not like a slab, you know, it's like a slab with one little nubbin on it. So that's the only thing you can do for variation. There's really isn't a lot. You're pretty much stuck. So it's not like the rest of the houses, which you can do quite a bit with. So yeah, anyway guys, that's it from me. Hopefully you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.